Hey Minnesota, Sport North fishing forecast for the upcoming weekend. It's Thursday night. Our forecast is going to be based off of cloud cover, wind, barometer, and also the major and minor moon periods in relation to the sunrise and sunset. So we'll get started here with our forecast. The scores are out of 10, 10 out of 10 being the best, and obviously 1 out of 10 being the worst. So here we go. For Friday's forecast, you'll notice we have some 5s, 6s, and 7s. That's going to be due to pressure rising throughout the day and getting to the point where it's above the average barometric pressure for our area. So fishing will be better Friday morning than Friday evening. And those scores vary a little bit based off the strength of the winds. Some of those areas are going to have strong winds, as you can see on the screen here. And that's going to lower some of the scores. Cloud cover throughout the state is going to be mostly partly cloudy, which is not bad. Fishing should decrease slowly throughout the day. Not to say they can't still be caught, but fishing is going to get tougher as the day goes on. So if you look ahead here too, major moon period is going to be around 2 p.m. There's one in the middle of the night around 1:45. We have minor moon periods, which are only an hour long. We have an 8 a.m. minor period, which shouldn't be too bad with where the pressure's at. Then a 9 p.m. minor period, which is after dark. So unless you're staying out there fishing bobbers, it's probably not going to be impactful to you. You can notice the sunrise this weekend's gonna be around 6:20 a.m. and then the sunset's gonna be around 8:20 p.m. So that kind of gives you your time frame of when you might want to hit the water early in the morning and later in the evening. So right there is your Friday forecast for Minnesota. Saturday is probably the worst day of fishing for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, simply because that pressure is going to top out above 30 inches of mercury. Notice lots of 5s and 6s on the screen. The wind is going to be very, very calm in a lot of areas, which is going to make things even tougher. I believe the skies are supposed to be partly sunny to mostly sunny skies, which can make it tough without any wind. Looking at the major and minor moon periods, there's a major 2-hour moon period at 2:45 p.m. You'll notice the other one is early in the morning, so probably not going to make a difference. The minor moon periods are 9 a.m. and then 9:20 p.m., which is going to be after dark. And then again, the sun data doesn't change much; changes a minute here, a minute there throughout the season. So Saturday looks good for weather-wise, looks beautiful. However, fishing I expect to be tough on Saturday. Probably fishing deeper, probably fishing slower. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be seriously fishing on Saturday. And then we have Sunday. Sunday looks like our best forecast. You notice we got lots of 8s, lots of 9s. This is going to be because the winds are going to be cooperating. Most of the wind directions you see are going to be from 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is a nice fishable speed. It's easy to drift. It's just easy to have solid boat control and also break up the sun coming through the water. We also have partly cloudy skies, and the biggest thing that impacts the weather here, or the fishing forecast, is we're going to have falling pressure throughout the day. So throughout the day Sunday, fishing should only get better and better and better, and it should be the best in the evening hours on Sunday. Looking at the moons, major moon, we have one at 3:30 p.m., and then we have another one, a minor moon period at 10 a.m. and also at 9:30 p.m., which will be getting a little late. So keep an eye on those minor moons. Those minor moons, remember, are only 1 hour. That it can really intensify fishing, being that it's so short. But major moons also create extra fishing activity. And with the pressure falling throughout the day, 3:30 p.m. looks pretty good with that falling pressure. So keep an eye on that. Sunday is my favorite day of the week if you're going to go this week. Very favorable winds, falling pressure, and then partly cloudy skies. So if you can, Sunday is my pick to get out there. Fish should cooperate if you can find it. All right, the product I want to show you guys today is the Berkley Digger. This is the 8.5 foot series. What I love about it is it dives to 8.5 feet really fast. It's heavy, so you can cast this thing a long ways with your bait casters. It's got a nice rattle. You can maybe listen to it. It's got a really good rattle, really good vibration in the water. And I like this fire tiger color, but they have a lot of other colors. I mainly use this when I'm pulling it through cabbage beds. Because it dives 8.5 feet, you can pull it down into that cabbage. Cabbage usually grows anywhere from 8 to 16 feet. So there are other models that'll dive deeper or shallower. Around here, I know those cabbage beds are the thickest or the best, around 12 feet. So I keep that thing, it gets that thing down into that cabbage, and you get everything to bite in there. Northerns, bass, walleyes, especially as you get later in the fall and those fish really move back into those weed beds. So one of my favorite baits to fish. Again, like I said, you can cast it a long way because it's got a lot of weight to it. Part of that's because of the rattle that's inside that's really loud. And again, it gets right into the strike zone right away. So there it is, the Berkley Digger 8.5 foot series. Go check them out. I'll leave a link down below. They have lots of great colors. They got some pretty cool looking red eyes on them. And they are fish catching machines. So go ahead and check them out. Get you some before this fall. All right, thank you for watching Sport North. Again, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and then obviously subscribe here on YouTube. You'll get updates on all of our content that we put out. Again, I appreciate all of you watching. I hope this helps. Feel free to email us. Again, it's sportnorthmn@gmail.com. And have a great weekend. Take pictures of your big catches and practice catch and release when you can. Thank you.